Yes, Kennedy akompre kwe Japan. Papa we wakana dwen o. Wakana dwen bi o. Onim so kan some people lose election no 2022. Then they see into some people lose election no 2022. $20 million bi. Yes, metro on you go see here. Na owie no say machinations be kind of machination, be some machinations. Pobi amanfo boss o woman the control. We say Kennedy kasa dodo or kasa. Say pono wachirem owie e no say o me bi kasa ma contribute to party no me na me kojira mu a party na bra party ni kokot ne ade o say the contribution to MPP pa no we no so wachirem ni nti a wodwen say MPP na mu dide to obama na because wa bre party no ho and I'm on a critical analysis. Make sure you subscribe here. Click the bell notification and the video be to my be no to be. Kwasi Pratt show on Pan African TV exclusive with Kennedy Japan. Asem when your first time in America. In fact, me and my papa as a fast ad be. Sa mark to market value I can Ofori-Atta the buy data bank any ade. Nenya interesting scenes. I had to make some calls on my dad. To date, in Bawumia music. In fact, join new journalists back move town Nabila. While follow the Facebook be our drop painfully about sad now. You see here, mark to market value net trend say who discuss koto manke there. O sika botan na nkasa na kra na ye teso. Interest like accrue nyina enye ma no. Sad ye no. You see here. Ken share the story as a businessman any ne okomu TV.
This I was telling them the truth and they didn't listen. Rather they used it against me that I was destroying the party. But let me take opportunity to explain. In March 2022, I had about 240 million cedis in 6 banks waiting for a contract. It delayed, and after that, it didn't happen because I came out openly to contest. I gave a contractor $100,000 to buy doors from Turkey for me. And the invoice he gave me was 600,000 cedis. In August, when the goods arrived, he needed 100,000 to clear them and, he came. The invoice of $100,000 in August 2022 was 1,550,000.
Why?
Yeah, because of cedi depreciation. I was shocked. So when I gave the check, then I went back to calculate. In March 2022, the 240 million cedis was equivalent to $40 million because it was 6 cedis to $1. That is why I gave him 100,000 and he gave me invoice of 600. The same 100,000 in August 2022, it was 1,550,000. I went upstairs and started calculating the value in dollars. The $40 million in March 2022 was 15,483,000. If you like strike 240 million divided by 1.550 and you see $15,483,000 from $40 million. Money in the banks that I've not used, taking risk to do business and
all gone.
Yeah. Just sitting in the bank, the depreciation, I lost almost $25 million. Am I the only businessman in this country? Colleagues, businessmen were also going through the same. And when they see me, they say, you people, we are waiting for you. I went to a Greek bank to transfer money to a Chinese supplier. And they gave me the rate. I said, wow, it's too expensive. Can you do something? For the first time, the lady, anytime I went there, she was quiet, never talked about politics. But this time, she was behind me when I was talking to her junior colleague. Then she retorted, I say, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. So the amount I was shocked.
She would say that to you?
Yes. A week later, I went to a great bank. There was a beautiful lady, we always joke. I got there, cracking the jokes. Normally she would laugh, but this time she was cold. Then I asked her, are who call Jawana? I said, honorable, we could jam podia. Send come de nyamiasi. So how can you make such a statement? And Ofori-Atta's form, whatever you call it, was on her desk. And she was crying because she said in her sleep, the husband will wake her up. Why? What is wrong? Well, according to her, the husband will hear her say, sigh, and she's not even aware. In her subconscious, she's thinking of, the money that she's lost and everything. And her problem was that she did not tell the husband that she had invested the money. So she couldn't tell the husband. Another time, one deputy chief executive, MPP, called me, said, Honorable, she was a nurse in UK, came back, invested a pension in these bonds. Now, and listen to what she said. Say, I did finance in Toronto, University of Toronto. But what can Ofori-Atta has brought? I don't even understand. Then I jokingly said, but you did finance University of Toronto, and me, I said them to my name middle school. Yeah. You see how you were cracking up the same way. Then she said, Honorable, look, I'm not joking. It's serious. So I had to go to the minister. Say, Minister, this will cause us defeat. And even our own people are disgruntled. So if you can do something about it. If you remember very well, they extended the date. Okay? It's because I spoke to him. Then he said, well, there's nothing he can do. And you saw the former Chief Justice picketing. So during my campaign, I told them, anybody in that administration, he lost the election in 2022, because Ghanaians have decided that they'll get rid of us. And they used that against me, that I caused their defeat. And you think Ghanaians that were suffering?
Because you spoke the truth.
Yeah. They use that. Some candidates go around, because of him, we lost the election. Did I say that when the fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you? The lady quoted it at the great bank. Did I say that I'm going to lock the dollar, is under lock and key, and give it to police or whatever? And you think I'm the only smartest human being in this country that did not listen or heard? And when they are losing their business and take a decision, now you use it against me that I caused the defeat. Today is an opportunity for me to explain this. Look at NBC adverts. The number of adverts, what Bawumia said that they used against him, and compare to the number of adverts they said I have said that. They've never been fair. You see, they've never been fair. But I leave it to God.
Yes. So that's according to Kennedy Japan. So I make me idea mini dance me papa could be a champon. Idea we also fair be mark to market value data bank. Na any interesting scenes. And in fact, that's not kind of important. For the first time in our history, me who Chief Justice equal the most. Mammy, I want bra mmerewafo saa asem de me obie no one people obeka sama me media tumu da me you just personally pension yes eko strike Dr. Anna Niempi mkrofo mabo bra Chief Justice Kobi ya nkro mama ya presentation de dada eno de ade bia me to me personally aban na anya ade Mamu fra ba mi agenda boy na de bia ka se economy de meet me stand ba mi ati da wanya ade eno de konk wanya ade na ni nyina e papa na nkasa no meka na ye yi tu de ntwa so nya Sunday man kopa ma ne ama me ho owi ana kwasi president buza na say system no against you wana waka so ye support Bawumia omo ye nyema tia wo ne it didn't na wo san pesa wo ba bi o kene
because the whole party machinery was against Kennedy Japan.
But honorable, those who didn't want you to win, let me put it mildly, those who didn't want you to win, they are still there. So what convinces you that this time round you will win? The people who obstructed you,
okay,
they are still there.
They don't have the power.
Okay.
They don't have the power. This time, Obia Nubia. People are not afraid of them. They were coerced. They were threatened. MCs, they were forced. If not, they'll remove you. Chief executives, they'll remove you. Ministers, they'll remove you. And few of them, I can quote Edward Boating, who openly supported me. They sacked him when he not sacked as such. When he was 60, a day before 60, they asked him to pack.
They couldn't wait.
Yes. So they threatened a lot of people, and they were afraid. Some to lose their jobs, they had to stay wherever to make sure. But because we're not bold, look at what happened. We lost.
Well, we see some of the things still happening. MPs, they jump into buses and cars and they go and pledge allegiance to one candidate. Former DCs and MCs, they pack themselves into cars, they go and pledge allegiance to one candidate. This is what happened. It's happening again.
You see, let me tell you, Kwesi.
Yes, sir.
As a leader, you should have your strategy. Do you know the number of people who have come to me? But I say, let's work together. I don't do those optics. So I'm not scared. Even when 136 parliamentarians were against me, only Cynthia Morrison, Honorable Cynthia Morrison, came out to support me. And you see what they did to her. So it means all those who were in position of trust, MCs, DCs, ministers, they were right not to have supported me because they would have been sacked like they did to Cynthia Morrison. They ganged up to make sure that he lost the primaries because he supported Kennedy. So I forgive all those people that out of fear voted against me. This time, they have the freedom and the right to choose a candidate that Ghanaian loves to lead MPP. A candidate that Ghanaians have confidence to solve their problems. A candidate that the youth are yearning for to come and create jobs for them. And I know most of the people that voted against me are discerning, they've regretted, and I'm hopeful that this time around, God will lead me through.
Yes. What I said, don't need to say no more be Obianya Obia, Inteno, and what you did is or bar, a sambe fat. Your canon was this year, you believe it's or bar, but lastly, and I'll say, come on for shouting my Asian MPP, my Asian MPP, my Asian MPP, Kennedy, or contribution part to MPP,
What is your track record in the party? Are you a founding member of the party? When did you join? What have you done to build this party?
Oh, I've done a lot for the party. Well, when you say founding members who sign, no. But we're the founding members when culture of silence, nobody could talk or speak. And Dubois started speaking, we all joined. So I joined this party when it was Dankwa Buzia Domo. And it was a man called Nana Yabuachi. He was an ambassador, UN ambassador during Buzia's time. And after the coup, he stayed in America. That's the father of Ochehene. Ochehene's father. He used his apartment to start this organization, as we call it, Dankwa Buzia Domo. Then it grew. We changed it to NPP. So I've been part of it from 1991, then came back in Ghana to support Dubois Hin and all those things. And I never gave up. Dubois Hin's time, I stayed here for about 8 months. When I went back to America, I had lost everything and had to start life again. You know, I've done so many things for the party. And sometimes when we say it, they say, Kene Japan, whatever he does, he talks about it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
This is my biggest problem in the party. I can tell you today that there's a proverb which says, a sheep sweats, but we don't see it, feel it, because of the skin. If I tell you what I went through, a whole officials planning that you should silence Kennedy Japan, don't give him businesses anymore, because when he gets money, he will be too powerful in the party. And they screwed me up. From 2021 to 2024, it was August 2024 that I got a contract.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you survive?
I've told you, I'm a pragmatic person. And I build businesses not based on politics. I build businesses looking at the demand of Ghanaian populace. And I make sure I do quality things so that wherever you go, irrespective of my party affiliation, because you know I give out or sell quality products, you are forced to come to me. That is why I've survived. I can tell you, my co-stores, I'm the only person who has built co-stores with ammonia, the ammonia system. The freon is not expensive, but the ammonia is very, very expensive. And mine can go as low temperature, minus 25 degrees. So it attracts a lot of people. They come, they say, after taxes, somebody has given me $24,000, 3 months for renting one room. He has no choice because he doesn't want his fish or chicken to get spoiled. So he needs good systems. And I build good systems. So it has nothing to do with politics. They will come because they want quality products. That is how I've survived. But I will tell you, I will not be ungrateful. The first term, I also got contracts. Why not? But the last time MPP people are here, the arguments they make, they don't know that it was deliberate attempt to collapse Canadian Japan.
But they didn't succeed.
No, it didn't work. But it worked because now they need money to fund the party and they don't have it.
Yes. So that's Canadian Japan. Me can't say on primary school cliffhanger close. Obi obusam independent because as we speak, them against Bawumia is leading marginally. The BI word that is marginally. Man be kind of clear no my cancer marginally. That's a sign. On the critical analysis of my catchroom, it be fidelity, but I mean the person become fidelity to the truth. We need personal interest in whatever or whoever will leads the MPP. But that is my personal view. And I think we're expressing the view, it's normal. Let's allow them. But I mean, why a massive radio interview. I think they be on the team now, so almost starting on also Kasa, not in a version, because Ken started Kasa Pan. Now, so no connected minds, YouTube podcast, and now almost 70,000 views. As at now, I don't pay me check me sorry, I'm home and check here. So he's connecting to the people more, and I believe that the Bawumia team should do it. But hey, strategy, Obiana, the strategy, the election research, that's what Barbie King, you know. Baby, said them who said them who see Buhuni and someone near man Becca, a children. The strategy, how they will suffice after the results of 31st January 2026. Subscribe and click the notification show comment mame nyi na na mtiri responded there mo fen chame baby wa me mo engage on it na say the bia me kan so me hian Ghana hian to be sure so be hwe on so ye dey mom take off yourself bye bye